You giving us on the first month. We don't think about the fact until we ready to judge it. We don't think about the fact that that's 12 million a year. You giving us in the first 2 weeks. We don't think about the fact that that's 26 million a year. Men don't be processing that when they be expecting and literally be expecting with their whole chest for a woman to open her legs on the third date. And that's week 1, week 2. So as a woman, you gotta put the mirror in his face and you gotta help him understand what he's asking you to do. Because as men, what we gotta realize, when we ask a woman to sleep with us, we asking her to get pregnant. We asking her to catch gonorrhea, chlamydia. We asking her to catch herpes, genital warts, HIV. We asking her to put her life on the line. We asking her to catch a spiritually transmitted disease. We asking her to form a soul tie. Like, a lot of times as men, we don't process what we asking a woman when we asking her to open her legs. And that's what women don't realize, what you are receiving in you. Like, and a lot of y'all get hot under the collar and you get turned on and you end up having unprotected. And y'all have an unprotected all the time. You literally playing Russian roulette. You putting your entire life on the line.
I'm changing my room around again.
2026 that you have to.
I don't have much in here, but I have a lot.
15 years ago,
I'm just trying to get it to where I feel.
But today, with all the knowledge we got, with all the stuff
I can move around, I can walk and do what I need to do and just, get my space together while I'm listening to my wise brother over here. Yeah, Tony. Unprotected sex in 2026. You ought to be shot in your big toe because you're foolish. You got a death wish. You're trying to die.
The last thing you want to do is live. You ready to die.
Stay off your back. Keep your legs closed. Protect yourself. Unprotected sex. You nasty. I was nasty at one point. But thank you, Lord. I'm growing. I want to get better. See, I moved things over here.
Don't be sick of yourself. Yeah. You don't know what that man shooting.
But yeah.
That thing got a mutation in there. Man,
I need a better stand. I lost my remote to this one, so I have to stop it and come touch my phone. I need that one that rotates.
These men is literally shooting demons into you. And you laying down there with your head back and your eyes closed and your leg low, and you sleep with a man that's not your husband. Ma'am, you're stupid. And because he's dumb and dumber. He dumb and you dumber. Because he's making the choice to come on to you, and then you receiving him. You are the confirmation. You the one that's got the power to say yes or no. So you got to
I want to look at the window, wake up, looking outside. Yes.
You letting him do it, you make you dumber. Dumb and dumber. Y'all having premarital sex.
One day it's gonna be water and trees. I'm gonna have a water view and trees. Lake view out. Door open. Yes, that's the view I would love to have.
I ain't even kissing y'all. We're going out there to that clinic. You know what I mean? We're going to that clinic together. We sitting right in there holding hands out there to the clinic. Got to figure out everything, because once I figure out what you got, now I need to know, do I want that? Am I ready and willing to get that what you got? That trigonometry you carrying around? I got to make a choice. I need an informed decision. I need to be trauma informed. Because not finna dupe me. Put that thing on me. Absolutely not. Have me seeing out of one eye. Out here talking with the cocaine twist and the one eye open. out here they got new strands of diseases today. They ain't got no name for these diseases these people got. That's where that parasite come from. That parasite come from that's transmitted. The one that's giving y'all that explosive diarrhea. That's what that is. Y'all better wake up and smell the foliage in the morning. Y'all let me get it coffee real quick. Now the next thing that 7 red flag women keep excusing is financial irresponsibility. And that's something that I would say every man. I remember my brother told me.
Sure, bro.
I don't know how to manage no money. I've never seen a man know how to manage money. And I'll be honest with y'all, I still don't know how to manage money. Like I still spend every time. I be going through all kind of finances, like little getting all kind of stuff. So that is something to where, but what you got to realize about the financial responsibility is, it's a lack of knowledge. It's also a character flaw, but it's not as detrimental as something that would directly harm you. I think the mistake that humans make, because we see a marriage like a business decision, is we put more emphasis on somebody's credit score than we do on their character score. Right. So somebody could be bad with money just because they don't worship money, they don't have like a relationship with money. Exactly. It's just money. It's like water. It flows. It's a resource. Exactly. But that's totally different than somebody trying to drop anything off in you. And so, yes, you need to get that together. And I just heard a motivational speaker talk about it the other day, how he was just terrible with money. But his woman was good with money. And she had a system. And once he got into her system with the finances, he was able to level up and run a bag up. And so that's the thing. Typically, one person's going to be good, the other one's going to be bad. My wife is good with her money and bad with our money. Because she sees our money as, I'm out here earning it. And so she'll spend up. But when she get her money, she can save. I'm talking about to save like a mug, boy. Good with her money. But if I'm gonna spend money, she gonna let me spend, cause she know I work, and she know that I'll go out and do what it takes to get that money back. And so that's a different thing. But you want to pay attention to it. And what I mean by financially irresponsible is you got to know what you about to get into. So if he is a gambling addiction, if he got a Mercedes-Benz that's brand new, stay clean, but he live with his mom, he paying $1,000 a month for a car note, but barely don't even make but $2,000 a month, stuff like that. He got a Rolex or iStyle watch that he spent 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand. He saved up money for 10 years and then spend it all on a necklace. Stuff like that. Live in the casino or live on the gambling house. You got to pay attention to that stuff. You got to know what you're getting into, because you could be out of house and home. Now, the fifth thing, the red flag that women keep excusing, I got to call in 19 minutes, is anger disguised as passion. Now, that's something that you really have to be mindful of, because whatever you experience before marriage will be tripled after marriage. So that little bit of yelling, that little bit of blowing up, that little bit of Mr. Tough Guy getting in your face, getting a stern voice, cussing at you, acting like he cares so much, he like that because he cares so much for you, he acting like that because he love you so much. No, shut it down. Shut it down. Listen, Playboy, I don't care what you got going on. I don't care what you thinking. Whatever you thinking, whatever you
help me, Lord. Help me,
calm it down.
Get my space and use it correctly and right.
Shut it all the way down, because that you'll be getting choked out after you get married. So you gotta shut that down and get that. The sixth thing is a lack of accountability. So as a human, and it's male and female, but it's coming from what the men doing, we gotta be able to admit when we wrong. We gotta be able to admit when we wrong and apologize. And so if a man is never wrong, if he always lighten you up, it's always your fault. He never could say sorry, and all of that, you got an issue. It's a problem. So you need to be able to recognize and realize. And then lastly, the seventh thing is emotional immaturity. So when you see that this man has no emotional regulation, no emotional intelligence, he's always the victim, he always pouting, he always complaining, he always, woe is me, he always this going on, that going on, and just going through all the time. You always coddling him, you always got to baby him, you always got to lift his chin up, hold his head up, always got to be rubbing his back, patting him on the back, and he's just like a big teddy bear, big baby. And he just doesn't have any emotional immaturity. You're gonna be taking care of him for the rest of your life. And he's not gonna be able to tough it out. He's a mama's boy, or he got a mama womb, a mama boy. And you gotta be able to speak life into him. Like, you gotta be able to speak life into him. Because one thing I want y'all to realize, a lot of them say, oh, Tony, that's too much words. Oh, Tony, we trying to do this, we trying to do that. You ain't got to do nothing but say black and die. But if you want anything outside of that in life, you're going to have to work for it. Point blank, period, off. So it don't matter about what you don't want to do or what you don't think you should have to do. You're going to have to do it if you want it. You're not going to meet a perfect, ready man. So you're going to exhibit all the things I said, and you got to be able to call a spade a spade. You got to be able to speak truth to power, and then he got to be able to change. And if he unwilling to change, then you got to be willing to walk. But we all capable of change. Everything I just said, except for inconsistent communication, I pretty much did. And so, what my wife checked me every step of the way. She checked, I'm trying to, get out my room, trying to sleep with me. Told you I ain't ready to sleep with you. Like, she checked across the board. She checked me. And that was it. And then even now, like, she tried to work with me on financial responsibility, not spending this, not spending that, stuff like that. So I try to help her with it. And it just, I don't always listen, but I try to help her with it. So I say that to say, you got to realize and understand, you don't have to address these situations now. But the thing is when you address it, you might be the first woman who has ever addressed it. His mama don't even address a lot of women coddle and baby their sons. So 90% of women don't raise a son to be a husband. Whether she's a single mom or she in a relationship, 90% of women baby and coddle their sons. And so they setting their daughter-in-law up for failure because the son is so lazy and so demanding and wants so much done for him because that's what his mama did, and he don't realize that his wife ain't his mama. He don't realize that his wife is his teammate, they equal partners. So men come into a relationship and they looking for a do-girl because mama was a do-girl. Mama did everything. Like yesterday, we brought food home, my 12-year-old, I'm about to take food in, and wife's like, yeah, I get out and make Tatum a little plate. And it's like, Tatum's 12, he can make his own plate. It might look a little messy, he might drip a little, sauce somewhere, but make his own plate. But that's just mama, take care of her baby. And still seeing him as a baby. He's 12 years old, my wife, she still tuck him in every night. She cherished that. She But guess what? It could end up harming you. And it's like, yeah, you give them the love or whatever. You give them that love. And I said something to her the other night. I was like, hey, how long you we walking in bed, huh? But they go in there and I think
it's a meltdown.
Situation like
trying to get that together.
Number 3. It's her last go round and it's hard. So for me as a man, I can't just overstep. I'm not a woman. I didn't carry the child. I ain't push the child out. I'm not with the child as much as she is. So I can't overstep my boundaries and just be like, oh no, don't do this. And that's also an issue. A lot of times as with men, we raise our sons so cold that they don't know how to be warm. We want them to be so tough, so fast that they don't know how to be affectionate. They don't know how to be loving. And so it's a fine line, it's a balance, and to each their own. Your opinion don't matter for somebody else's household, so keep it to yourself and do what you feel is best for your household. Touch your nose, touch your booty, get glad. And so, but that's what I realized. And I know it's a natural progression. It'll come to where, okay, boom, 12 and a half, 13. Now it's like, all right, hey, I'm going to bed, y'all. You know, just like our older son. And things will shift. But that's one of the situations that be happening to where how we raise boys and daughters, a lot of dads don't raise their daughter to be a wife, set their daughter up for failure. And dad be fully grown, fully paid, fully made, and got daughter feeling like life finna be made in the shade. Laid in the shade, and she comes to this man, and this man struggling, this man trying to get it, this man trying to make it, this man trying to get to where her daddy was, and she was daddy's little girl, and so she think the world is her oyster, and anything she want, and that man got that doggone Financial Peace University on that Dave Ramsey plan with that cash in that envelope, and she like, what the world is this? Are you broke? My daddy ain't broke, my daddy do this, my daddy do that. This is not your daddy. It's your husband. Your husband ain't your daddy. Your daddy ran your mama through the wrangler and then loved on you. I never forget, I was with 2 men that I had booked for a comedy show, and it was both of them had daughters, and they was like, hey, they say that this thing that say man love his daughter more than his wife, and both of them almost at the same time was like, that's true. Like, man, I love my daughter way more than I love my wife. And like, I don't know why that is though. And I'm like, that's crazy how you can feel something and don't even know yourself. And I just sat there and I just listened. And they didn't realize the reason why you love your daughter more than your wife because your daughter comes from you. Your wife comes from another man. Also because you cheat on your wife. So your wife is your opponent, not your teammate. You ain't cheating on your daughter with another little girl, buying another little girl baby dolls and school clothes and shoes and all of that behind your daughter back. But that's what you're doing behind your wife back. So that's why you love your daughter more, because you're not in partnership with your wife. You're not in love with your wife. Your wife is your opponent. Your wife is who you trying to deceive, manipulate, cheat on, lie to. So you can't even fall in love with your wife because that's your off. Because you've chosen to make her a off.
To use my hands.
Because you're a liar, because you're a manipulator. But your daughter, you're 100% pure with her. You're 100% real with her. You're 100% loving with her. You give her a soft life. You make her life easy. And that's the same life you're supposed to give your wife. And so that's what we got to realize. You got to have this introspection in your life. And you got to be real. Like, every man gonna have to put up with stuff from a woman. Every woman gonna have to put up with stuff from a man. And we gotta talk to each other, call each other out, hold one another's feet to the fire, speak truth to power, be real, be raw, be relatable, be relevant. And then you got to move on if the person is unwilling to change and unwilling to grow. But hey, this Tony Gaskins, God bless you. Keep your head up. Keep going. All the important links in the description. We getting ready to shift into from the boys' summer program to their support during the year, supporting them in their tutoring, their training, and things of that. Thank y'all so much for your support. You'll see Tony Gaskins Academy. So all the seniors, make sure you get on Destiny. We moving right along. We done crossed 1,000 members.
Thank you for the
about 7
support.
days, so that's a blessing. So we're gonna keep building this thing where we got enough matches. When you get on there,
thank you for
you don't get a
the
match.
support.
That's just because it's not
Everyone who has followed, liked, subscribed, all of those. Thank you for your support.
This is not Tinder. This is not Bumble. This is not Hinge. It's not one of those.
Have to shift your mindset.
Anybody to you. So the same way you've been single all these years, you might get on Destiny and be single for a month, 2 months, could be 3 months. We hope not, but we also still building it too and getting more people on there. So when you come on there, just get on there on the free version. You don't have to immediately sign up. Pay for the pro. Get on there on the free version till you ready to do the pro version, and then you wait till you get you a match. But I'm building it every single day. So stay tuned, stay locked in, stay focused. Got us a post going out today on our account that got 1.1 million followers. And they get some pretty decent interaction. So we'll have some new people joining y'all here shortly. But God bless you. Keep your head up, keep going, and we will be in touch. Yo.
Yes, we definitely will be in touch.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, so cute. Thank you guys for the love and support. I do appreciate